welcome back to the Sinister Sisters podcast. I'm Felicia.
And I'm Lauren.
And we're best friends.
And we love scary movies.
Oh, yeah. And it's the end of the year.
It's the end of the year. That's why we're in all black.
That's it. We're in mourning for 2019. Just kidding. I'm pretty okay with it being over. 2020 feels like, I don't know if this is true, but it feels like it's going to be our year.
New year, new me.
New year, new us.
We're gonna get a lot done.
My horoscope says 2020 is going to be good for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm feeling good about it.
Going to find out?
I'll look it up for you later.
Okay.
But today we decided to do, because there's going to be a different video on my channel that's already up that's my top 10 favorite horror movies of 2019. But I wanted us to do something more fun.
Yeah.
So we decided to do Horror Superlatives.
Yes.
As though it's just all a high school yearbook, but gorier.
Yes.
And that's it.
Bloodier.
Yeah.
More fun.
More fun. So, to be clear, we have not seen every single movie that came out in 2019.
No.
I saw as many as I could, and I actually have a list somewhere of ones that I really want to catch up on that I never saw.
Yes.
But not in time for this video, no.
No.
But we saw a decent amount.
We tried.
So.
We're going to try to talk about things that we haven't already talked about. But
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
See.
Okay.
So
I hope ours
starting
are in the
off
same
strong.
order.
Yeah. Except we're saying this now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You're right.
So, first one. Favorite kill.
Favorite kill of 2019? Okay.
This was really hard for me thinking back. I know I forgot one. I know 100% that I forgot.
It's hard to remember. And we even had a list we looked through, but it's tough. What did you put?
So, I think because it's freshest on my mind.
That's fine.
I remembered the cool deaths in Dr. Sleep. It's many. But anytime that the, what are they called?
Soul-sucking vampires?
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a clan name. Do
they not?
Rose the Hat's clan.
Rose the Hat's clan of
soul-sucking vampires.
Soul-sucking vampires. Going after that sweet, sweet shine.
Yeah.
Anytime they...
That's funny, Lauren.
Thank you. Anytime they died and they did that cool, flashy skeleton thing and then turned into dust.
Yeah. That's nice that you put a non-gory death.
Well, I was trying to be edgy.
Yeah, you're edgy.
You know.
Okay, and mine is actually a murder sequence, and that is in Us when they get to Elizabeth Moss's house. And we have that really funny song playing, and we have a bunch of murders in a row. Mm-hmm. It just was such a delightful murder sequence. I think about it all the time. And we did get another slight taste of it when we went to Halloween Horror Nights.
I was going to say, it was, yeah.
Yeah. But it's just so freaking fun. And, the teenage daughters. It's just all good. That whole sequence.
Do they cartwheel in then?
Yeah.
In that scene?
Yeah, they cartwheel.
That's the best.
It's great. Okay. Next up, we have favorite special effect.
Yes, because mine's not practical.
It's okay. We were going to do practical effect, but then we realized a lot of these are helped with CGI, and it's hard to tell these days, so.
I know.
This
was definitely not practical. But the smashed faces in Midsummer.
Yes, after the old people commit suicide off the cliff, they then get head smashed. Yeah. That is one of the most graphic things. That's what, I love that movie, but that image is, I think, what stuck with me the most, because
it's horrifying.
I've never seen anything like that.
No.
It's so real. It's so real.
And also, weirdly, I saw it coming, but not as graphically as they showed it.
Yeah. The whole horror movie in daylight,
it's really crazy.
They're serious. Mine I chose was in Satanic Panic, the moment where the leading, the coven leader reaches her hand into her husband's dead body, down through the throat all the way, and then pulls out some organ. It is so well done, and that one is practical and gross and amazing. So I love that one.
Love that. Our next one is favorite final girl. So what did you put? Do we have the same one?
It's Grace from Ready or Not.
So good.
Samara Weaving is just... I literally, at the end, when she's, sitting with her sneakers and smoking a cigarette or whatever, I literally was, clapping. I watched this at home, and I was like, that was a performance of a lifetime. It's so good.
I told Felicia this, but I think she distractingly looks like Margot Robbie.
She really looks a lot.
Doesn't change how strong and fierce she is.
She's so good.
And how she fights back.
She's so charming. and like so emotionally available and just so badass.
And like vulnerable, but has a lot of strength.
Oh, it's so good.
She also like gets thrown into it, but like you never believe. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, these people that like didn't know they were about to be the final girl are like weirdly strong and capable. But like you believe it with her. I don't know.
Yeah, from the start, I'm like, you're a strong person, and they're not gonna take you down.
Yeah, and it's like it's a believable progression, I guess.
Yeah, I'm in it. Okay, next up we have best monster design. Favorites. I'm trying to say favorite instead of best because we didn't see all the movies. Favorite monster design.
I did Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Which character?
Oh. I think it's the woman.
Pale woman?
Pale woman.
She's very scary.
And looks so much like the drawing.
Looks exactly like the drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was Scary Stories, but I said Harold the Scarecrow.
Yes.
Because I just love him. Oh, he's so good.
All the designs in that movie are really incredible.
I love it. And I love that they came out because some people were like, oh, blah, 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 CGI. And they came out and they were like, no, here's pictures from the set. Like, yes, there's CGI aspects added, but, like, it's pretty practical. Right. And that's very cool.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Most heartfelt.
Most heartfelt. Mine I did Tigers Are Not Afraid, which was on the festival circuit before 2019, but it came to Shudder and to mainstream audiences in 2019, which is when I saw it, and I loved every second of it. I thought it's like the most hurtful, beautiful, full of heart, scary movie.
And like real and fantastical.
Yes. Oh,
so good. I took this like in a more... Maybe I'm just in a darker place than Felicia right now.
That's fine.
But I took it in like a sort of sappy way, and I thought it was It Chapter 2. Because I was just struck by, it was real sappy.
It was so, the relationship between, what's her face?
Jessica Chastain.
And what's his face?
Yep.
The other one?
Yep.
It's just so, it's so.
Ben, right, is the character's name?
Yeah, it's just so sappy. Like, the longing looks.
Yeah.
The amount of times they say ember fires, it burns theirs too, or whatever. It's just too many times. It's too much.
It's a lot.
And I liked the movie. I really enjoyed it.
I thought too there were a couple scenes where they were like, we have to do this together.
I know.
It's because we're friends. Yeah. And it's like, all right.
It's for sure sappy.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up we have favorite direction, as in director. I said Dr. Sleep, Mike Flanagan.
Nice.
I thought he did such an amazing job, which a million people have said, but I'm saying it here too, blending the Kubrick film and Stephen King's book in a way that made people that loved The Shining happy and people that love King happy, and I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, he killed it.
He killed it.
I did Midsummer with Ari Aster.
Which I'm with you on that.
So good.
Yeah, that's great.
Just you just said it, but the horror movie in Daylight.
Horror movie Daylight. And just all the direction of like the couple's relationship, I just am amazed by that. Like, it's so real.
And I'm so excited for this girl, for Florence Pugh.
To be in Little Women, you mean? Because I am. I freaking love Little Women.
I know.
I love it.
I have the screener at my house.
No, you don't.
I know. I've been, like, waiting to see it in the theater.
You didn't watch the screener? You're insane.
I know.
I would have watched it the moment I got it. How dare you not bring it to my house?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I told my mom I would watch it with her.
Oh, you should. I was going to watch it with my mom, too.
Yeah.
I get
you
it.
gotta.
I get it. Okay, what's next?
Favorite gateway horror?
To us, this means movie that a younger person could see that would get them into the horror genre. Mm-hmm. I assume we said the same thing.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
I feel like especially, like, I had so many friends in elementary school that read that book.
Oh, yeah.
Who, like, probably don't watch horror movies now. Mm-hmm. Who I just think if they saw it, it would be such a good, And
I just, I love that it is marketed towards young kids or young teenagers. And yet has a lot of truly scary moments. Yes. And I really appreciate that.
And fun.
Okay. Favorite remake.
So I said It Chapter 2.
I also said It Chapter 2.
Which maybe people will give us crap about for it not being a real remake.
I don't care.
We don't care.
I still thought it was the best.
We loved it.
Mostly because the other remakes of this year I thought were just a disaster. So, in many ways. But we'll get to that later. Okay. Next up we have best streaming or favorite. This is so fucked.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done this.
Favorite streaming only.
So I didn't have one.
Lauren doesn't have one. That's okay. I
haven't seen anything.
It's okay. I said a TV show, or I said a Netflix show, Marianne, which is the French Netflix show about a horror writer who the entity that she's been writing about, her writing about it actually has kept it down. And when she stops writing the books, the entity comes out and tries to take over her life again. And it is so good. You have to watch it.
I will.
It's so freaking good.
I'm nervous to watch it on my own.
Why? It's a little scary.
Scared.
The old woman in it is terrifying. Truly terrifying. So there's that. But
But
okay.
I'll try my best.
Yeah.
So the next was most disappointing.
My dog is rubbing his butt on the couch. It's fine. Toby,
I hope you hear it.
I hope you hear it. I have a 3-parter.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Should
hear
I
it.
tell all of it?
Or do you want me to go first?
I'll go. The first one was the Pet Sematary remake. I thought it wasn't very good.
There it is.
The next one is Nightmare Cinema, which is a horror anthology by Mick Garris, and has a lot of famous directors like Joe Dante work. It just did not do it for me in any way. I gave it a pretty nice review, I thought. Like, as nice as I could have, but the more I've thought back on it, I'm just like, that was really bad. So that's a bummer. And then the last one I said, actually a lot of people love this movie, but Hagazusa, it basically apparently was like someone's thesis film or something. But it was on Shudder, and it is about a witch, and that's all I can say. And I watched it with my Patreon people, and those of you that were there will remember that it is so slow, like nothing happens, and then it's just really gross in ways that are not fun, and then it's really slow again, and so I just hated every second of it.
Totally.
Yeah, that's mine.
Mine was Velvet Buzzsaw.
Oh, interesting.
I know, I was really
Throwback.
excited when it was going to come out. I love Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
I love art.
I love art.
I love creepy art.
Yeah.
But every trailer I saw was awesome, and I was really interested in it.
Yeah.
I was really interested in, like...
That was, like, concept and trailer much better than movie.
Yeah, and then I saw it, and I was like, what the heck? What happened
Yeah.
here?
Oh, my God.
Quite bad to me.
You know what I just realized we didn't put on here?
What?
Actually, I'll mention it later.
Okay.
I found somewhere to mention it. Okay. Next up, we have favorite costumes. Do you want to go?
I found this hard. You tell me yours first.
Mine, actually, I came up with this category while I was watching a movie, which I feel like is unfair.
Oh, what movie?
Knives and Skin. This is sort of a horror-adjacent movie. It's got, like, horror elements, and it's definitely, like, thrillery in many ways. But it doesn't... It's about a girl that goes missing and the town's, like, reaction to it. It's very, like, Twin Peaks-esque feeling.
Yeah.
It was directed by Jennifer Reed, and the costumes that all the teenage girls wear in it are amazing. Like, they are so specific and strange. There's one girl that you would love that she does all these, like, weird class projects where she'll come up to, like, do her, like, book report or whatever, but she's, like, dressed as, like, a demon covered in blood or something and giving a wild speech, and, like, that's her project, and I was like, Lauren, this must have been you in middle school.
Yeah.
Like, it must have been.
I probably was.
But you should watch it. I think you'd really like it. It's very strange.
Well, I was...
Actually, it's very much like a play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you would be interested.
I gotta watch.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about Midsummer just because I love all those white dresses with the flowers.
Yes. Oh, and the giant flower, contraption that Danny wears.
I know.
Whatever
and, like,
that
the bear costume. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
That is good. I didn't think of that for this, but that's good.
Most annoying character.
This was hard for me.
I know, you were thinking about it. So I saw Zombieland Double Tap, and her name is Madison in it. She's very annoying.
I did not see that movie. What was annoying about her?
Well, okay, so I can do an impression of her voice.
Oh, we love Lauren to do an impression. Okay.
That's too much pressure now. But she talks like this. It's a lot of vocal fry.
And nasality.
And nasalness, and also really slow talking.
Very like.
And I wanted to slap her.
Valley girl.
Very
situation.
Valley girl, and also like she looks a lot like this girl that I don't really like, and so that's
Lauren
it.
showed me the resemblance, and it was uncanny.
Yeah, we'll put a picture. No, I'm just kidding.
We can't do that. Oh man, that's mean. Most annoying character. Okay, this isn't like most annoying, but I don't know. This I'm just gonna say one. This is Girl on the Third Floor. So CM Punk's character in that movie is he's the lead, which is really interesting, but he plays a really like unlikable character, which is the choice of the movie,
right?
For sure. But he like cheats on his wife and does these things that just kept being like, I can't believe our protagonist is like such an asshole.
Oh, that's hard.
But it's part of what the movie's supposed to be. So like I'm fine with it. But I did kept being like, I hate this guy.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Next up we have most surprising gore. Like a movie we went into not thinking there would be much gore, and then there was a lot of gore.
So I think ours is the same because I stole yours.
I'm ready.
But Brightburn.
Brightburn had a lot of gore, and we did not like that movie very much.
No, we did not like it. But also, like, I think
it was fun.
I thought it was a superhero movie.
Well, it was.
But
in ways.
It was so gory.
It was so gory. Like, the guy who gets in the car, he, like, flips the car, and his jaw is, like, hanging off.
That also could have been, like, my favorite kill, I guess.
Oh, the jaw
That
hanging
jaw
off?
is so good.
I think about it.
It's so scary.
It's so scary. And then, like, the eyeball glass, whatever. There's a lot of gore in that.
And, like, icky.
Oh, the icky. Oh, but this is where I was going to mention the other movie that didn't end up on my list, which is The Perfection.
Oh,
that had a lot of gore in it. And
That's
it was
on
pretty
Netflix.
intense. Yeah, it was a Netflix one. That is a batshit crazy movie. I liked it and also didn't like it. It was, like, hard to understand.
Complicated.
It's complicated, but a lot of gore. What's next?
Best villain? Mm-hmm. Favorite villain?
Favorite villain.
Favorite best villain.
That's the game of the podcast. Take a shot every time we say best instead of favorite. So, favorite villain, I have two. Mine are Octavia Spencer and Ma.
I gotta see it.
I loved Ma. Like, I feel like not a lot of people were, like, so...
Yeah, why? People have stopped talking about it.
When that movie came out, I saw it and I was like, this is going to be, like, a very simple slasher, but I'm excited to see Octavia Spencer. And I freaking loved every minute of that movie. It is such a fun, like, teenage freaking horror movie. I loved it. I loved that Octavia Spencer is a horror fan. Just love it all. And the other one I wrote was the evil grandmother in Ready or Not. With the spiky hair.
Yes.
She's so evil.
She is so evil.
She's a nasty old lady. I love it.
I like her a lot, too. I did Red in Us. Lupita.
Oh, nice. Yeah, totally.
Just so badass.
Good.
I just feel like her speaking voice, I've never heard anything like it. And, like, we also maybe will never hear anything like it again.
It is very unsettling.
Maybe I'm just really drawn to people's speaking voices.
I think you are. That's okay.
Should I become a speech pathologist? Please comment down below.
Maybe. Okay. Next one is most fun popcorn flick.
I did Ready or Not.
Which I think makes sense.
I loved it.
It's fast,
so
furious.
Fun. One of my aunts actually saw it and was like, and she's like, maybe she likes horror more than I think, but she doesn't talk about horror a lot. And she was like, I'm going to see Ready or Not. I'm so excited. And, like, she had a great time.
Oh, good.
I know.
That's actually a movie that I wondered if my family could watch it all together.
Yes.
But I wasn't sure because my mom doesn't like gore, and so I wasn't quite sure. But now that I've watched the whole thing, I kind of think that they would all like it.
And also, you can probably be like, don't watch.
Yeah. That's true. And
Don't
she does that
watch.
sometimes. She goes like this.
Yeah. She says. Her fingers.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I put, though.
What did you write?
My answer was Annabelle Comes Home.
Oh, yes.
Because even, maybe it's not the greatest of the Conjuring universe, but I thought that was a really fun haunted house movie.
That's not, oh, sorry. I already got confused. I was like,
Do you
that's
think of
not
the
the one
second
where
one?
Patrick Wilson sings a lot.
No, it's not. He's actually barely in this one. It's the babysitter,
Right.
and the daughter, and the babysitter's friend,
Right.
And the
Stupid
babysitter's
babysitter's friend.
yes, is like going through the basement, touching everything. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was like a really fun movie. Like it wasn't anything other than a really fun haunted house movie.
And I think I stayed awake for that one.
I hope so. Did you hear Conjuring 3 is coming out?
2020?
Yeah, I can't remember what month now, but
Soon.
they've set a release date of some sort.
Soon and very soon.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Hidden Gem.
Hidden Gem. This one I said haunt. I did not expect anything going into that movie. This is the one where a bunch of teenagers, classic, go to an extreme haunt and are, murdered. But it was like a really, really fun Halloween movie that like takes place on Halloween. It came out around Halloween. And it has a lot of surprises in it that I didn't expect. And I just thought they did a great job. It's from the same guys that wrote A Quiet Place, if that's helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mine.
Where do I watch it?
Shudder. Or maybe somewhere else too, but it's on Shudder.
Okay, cool. And then I said Tigers Are Not Afraid.
Nice, yes.
Our
We did watch that
favorite.
together.
We watched it together.
And I would say that is a hidden gem. I feel like that is also a movie
It's
that...
less hidden now. But
It's less hidden now. But I feel like that is also a movie that a lot of non-horror identifying fans would like.
Yeah.
Would appreciate. So.
I think my family actually would really like that one.
Yeah. And she is apparently signed on to do a werewolf movie with Guillermo del Toro. So I don't know when that's happening, but I'm saying yay.
We're excited.
We're excited. And then we have our last one, which is just favorite of the year. What stood out for you?
I think mine's Midsummer.
Me too.
Yeah, we loved Midsummer.
I just think, what's funny is I was listening to, I'm pretty sure that I'm crediting this properly, but the Shockwaves podcast, and I'm pretty sure Dr. Rebecca McKendry was mentioning that her students at the college she teaches at were saying that watching that movie feels like what they assume it felt like to see The Shining in theaters, and to be like, this director has a strong vision that now I can like forever associate with this person, and it feels like an iconic but like a big moment in horror. And that's how I feel about both Hereditary and Midsommar, where when I had such an experience during the movie, and those movies, like, I are always, like, when I'm thinking about the movies of the last few years, like, those are the ones that are, like, standing out so hard.
Yeah, and it's like, I always get into this discussion. I mean, I get into it with everybody, but it's like, I think the reason that I held on to Tim Burton for as long as I did is because it's like anytime you see a movie, you're like, this is Tim Burton.
Yes, a vision.
Like, you can put your finger on it, regardless of what the plot is, regardless of what the characters are, whatever. It's like, you know, it's
like Del Toro.
him. Exactly.
Totally.
And it's like the same with Ari Aster, where you were just like, oh, this is him. Like, he and Stanley Kubrick. It's like, they have their own style that's like, and I mean, I think there's so much that's interesting about the plot and the screenplay and everything else, but
yeah, I think even I do want to mention, I think even Mike Flanagan has that.
Yeah.
Because when I watched Doctor Sleep, I was like, right, it's like Haunting of Hill House. Like, it's like
blue.
It's blue. It's so blue. But like just having these directors with like a strong vision and voice that you can like watch a movie and know it's them is pretty cool. And I'm glad we have.
It's like art on top of the art.
Exactly. But yeah, Midsommar is my favorite of the year.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we love Florence Pugh.
We love it.
Another shout out.
Yeah.
Constant.
Also a wonderful final girl in her own right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's our superlatives.
I know, 2019, baby.
Boom.
Shut the computer.
Shut the computer, flip the paper.
We're done.
We're done. But thank you all so much. We started this podcast this year. Not that many months ago. I don't know. 6?
I was just like, has it been a year? It's not.
It's not. I can't remember when we started this. But we're here, and we're so glad that you're watching, and we appreciate you. And let us know what else you want to see on this podcast.
Yeah, and I was going to say, if you have any 2019 superlatives that you want to include down below, then let us know.
Yeah, let us know some new superlatives, and then we'll give you our answers for them.
Oh, I like that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's it, people. Have a nice scream, and
have some sweet, sweet nightmares.
Bye.
Bye.